some Whiskey D, man. Para todas las milfas. Milfs. Oye.
Well, she might be 43,
Pues no más.
but she looks good to me.
Qué bárbaro.
With a hubby at home and 3 small kids.
With a hubby at home and 3 small kids.
She takes good care of herself,
Se cuida.
and that I sure can see.
Se defiende.
I'd give anything to tap that booty.
Oh, ¿de qué estás hablando, right?
She's a MILF,
Asústame one time. A MILF.
a mother I like to flirt with.
Ahí es.
I don't care if it's secondhand. I can make her understand. She's a
I don't care if it's secondhand. I can make her understand. She's a MILF. O sea, secondhand porque ya le dieron vuelta, carnal, ¿entiendes? Es como si te dan una hand-me-down, ¿me entiendes? Una camisa de
cowboy hat now.
tu hermano mayor, ¿me entiendes? Y sigues tú.
Looking pretty
Así era, raza, así era antes. You know, no te llevaban al mall y la chingada a comprar school clothes y todo eso. Si tenías unos... Las familias más antes eran como de 5 a 10.
Yeah.
Y siempre el más mayor o la más mayor, la second oldest would get the clothing of the first, right? I mean, of the oldest.
Hand-me-downs?
They're hand-me-downs. Y pues tú sabes, camisas, pantalones. As a matter of fact, you all know who Chacha Jimenez is?
Yes.
Chacha Jimenez was from Los Chachos, and he also sang with Paulino Bernal back in the 70s. Good friend. We had a lot of good times together before he passed away from, I think it was liver cancer. But I asked him one time, I interviewed him on the radio, I asked him, oye, Chacha, ¿y cómo resultó que te ponieron el nombre Chacha?
Okay.
Y says, es que cuando estaba chavalo, estábamos bien pobres. Y pues no nos compraban ropa nueva, nos daban, you know, el hand-me-down.
The hand-me-downs.
huevo.
Y la que le seguía a él era una hermana.
Before him.
Before him. So that was his hand-me-downs, bro.
Pura ropita de mujer.
Sí.
Wow.
So they would dress, you know, put that clothing on him because they were too poor to buy him clothes, you know.
Yeah.
And so they would say, mira nomás la chachita, la chachita.
Aw.
So that's how he got the name Chacha,
Chacha
Jimenez,
Jimenez.
bro.
Oh, wow.
Or Chacha, right? That's the story he told me,
crazy.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So, and he was always brutally honest, that guy. He wasn't the type to, you know, mess around and bullshit you or anything like that. He was real straight up. So I'm checking out some Whiskey D.
You know what? You really look like the singer. Te pareces bastante that.
Más o menos.
If you put a video, like you look a lot like the guy that sings with Whiskey D.
Nomás más simpático. Cállate los hocico, bro.
You're funnier, that's for sure.
El singer de Whiskey D está bien feo. Estoy chulo, carnal. Cállate los hocico, shut up. Yeah. But we've got this song because we got something we're going to present to you in just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. If you feel sluggish, tired, gain weight, looking for a primary care clinic to help improve the quality of your life, you give them a call. They will change your life. In summer, you need extra energy in summer, ¿me entiendes? Porque vas a andar en los parques, vas a andar en la Isla del Padre, quieres hacer cosas, outdoor activities. Ahorita tienes que tener mucho cuidado porque está en calientísimo, ¿verdad? 110 degrees outside, pero como quiera necesita la energía. Si nomás quieres estar echado en el sofá todo el día, en la cama todo el día, porque no tienes la energía y pues tampoco ni tienes la energía para, tú sabes, hacer algo medio, tú sabes, romántico con tu esposa, señora.
El cuchi-cuchi.
Ándale, sí. These guys got what you need. 1-855-771-1650. Go to drts.com. Diles que los mandó #PVT. Órale. And, well, we have a new sponsor alert, ladies and gentlemen.
New sponsor!
We want to thank Las Maquinitas de Falcón. Cállate la boca, shut up.
Thank you for sponsoring us.
Mis suegros están bien alegres.
They're so happy.
Pero it's in Falcon. It's about north west of Rio Grande City. Look at that. The game room is absolutely amazing.
So nice.
You go in there and they have food,
Oh,
look at that.
goodness.
Tienen una barbecue pit, poca madre. Mira,
Whoa.
puros platos. Llegas ahí a ganar el mega, papá. And they have prizes,
Oh, I love that.
hourly prizes. It's just one of the funnest place to be. And they're open every day, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. And the matches are $10 at opening, $20 at 7:30 p.m., and $20 at 11 p.m. $20 at 11 p.m. Promotional weekend only, $50 at 11 p.m. and holidays, okay? And adult daycares. You get half chicken on a house lunch plate with $5 towards their $10 match. But you got to call for reservations, and it's open to the public already. Estuvo cerrado un ratito. Y muchos estaban, se estaban quejando que ya cerraron las maquinitas allá, que quién sabe qué. Well, you know what? They're open. 5029 South US Highway 83, Falcon, Texas, 78564. That is the address in case you want a GPS it. Pero no tienes piedra, nomás es como si le estás dando pa Zapata. Entre medio Río Grande y Zapata y está Falcon. Las maquinitas de Falcón Game Room. Órale. And we want to thank Myrna for contacting us and wanting to advertise on our show. Beautiful, Myrna.
She looks familiar.
Hey, let me tell you, bro, es
Booty, yes, I will.
she's a
MILF.
es lo que es, carnal. ¿Entiendes la onda? You can contact her at rmyrna@rocketmail.com so you can make, some reservations. Or visit their Facebook accounts, Las Maquinitas de Falcón. And the reason that we have this song on as well is because she is the star of our Whiskey D MILF video.
No wonder she looks familiar.
Yeah. So go ahead and put the video without audio, babe, because I got the song. Do you need the audio, or do you have the audio?
Well, I need to take it off. Hold
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. Since I've got the music in the background already, but check out this video clip. You need to go to our Whiskey D YouTube channel and check it out. That's her right there. And there's our nerd actor.
Oh, my.
So the whole video is this dude's working at MILF Mart, right? And he thinks all the women are making passes at him, and they're not. He's just hallucinating. But that's her right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, she's beautiful.
If you go over there, make sure to say hi and take a selfie with her, right? She's a model, and she was also the spokesperson for Toyota for a long time. So thank you so much to Myrna y las maquinitas de Falcón. Asústame, babe. We're gonna have to go.
We have to.
And check
We
it
have
out.
to.
What happened? Is it the aircon, or is it too hot in here?
Yes.
What's going on? Prendan el aire.
Este South Texas heat wave no trae nada contra la Myrna, carnal. If you go to the video and see it on our YouTube channel, on Whiskey D YouTube channel, we start her off at an area of the store where it's like it's perfect, right?
Yeah.
It's like if y'all can catch it, right? She's looking and shopping in a certain area of the supermarket that pertains to, a MILF, bro. So you got to go to the to the YouTube channel and check it out, all right? So speaking of beautiful women, we've got our producer, Ral.
Hey, what's up? Shout out to everyone that's on the chat zone already. What's up?
¿Y sabes qué, Jax? Parece que me voy a meter de troquero, carnal.
¿Por qué, Dad?
Pues ya tengo trailer, bro. Acha, mira.
A ver, a ver.
Tengo una trailita que íbamos por el expressway y dije, pues, ¿quién chingados es? So we were passing this. Puro pinche Dallas Cowboys, ya sabes, carnal. ¿Me entiendes?
Ah, huevo.
And as we got closer, we looked on top. ¿Y qué dice ahí, Jax?
Ral Express.
¡Ay, güey!
Oh, shit. Asústame one time. God damn. It's perfect.
There's another picture, the third picture, where you could see it a little better. Pero no me had to take a picture of it. Le dije, chinga, le voy a tener que hablar a este vato. ¿Qué onda, carnal? Necesitamos royalties o algo, carnal. Ral Express. Puro pinche Dallas Cowboys. What an amazing truck.
I love
That's
that
a
big
beautiful
star
truck.
in the back. And then that stripe down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That must have
Beautiful.
been an expensive freaking paint job right there.
Yeah,
but well worth
And
it.
the chrome.
You know that semi is just carrying nothing but bougie items in it, right? You know, bad and bougie. You know, bougie items, carnal.
Like?
Puro pinche bling. Y
Oh, okay.
puro pinche, tú sabes.
No, puras cosas mamalonas. Pues es a Dallas Cowboys truck. What do you
Yeah.
expect? Only the best. Maybe even a Super Bowl trophy for next year, baby.
Woo! Hey, if anybody knows the owner to that camion, tell him to send us a picture. We can interview them.
Hey, dile que lo ponimos en el hashtag PVT show.
Yes.
Dice Imperial Eddie, dice, guacha, dos mujeres, un pepino, rock.
Yes.
Es dos mujeres, un camino, bro.
Me voy a hacer el Eric Estrada, carnal.
Andamos bien fierrudos ahora.
Puro pinche Dr. T's,
Puro
Dad.
Dr. T's bien filoso.
Yeah. So we got Jax Phoenix, man. What's going on, Jax? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. Well, it's been a really hot day, but hey, thank you so much for tuning in to hashtag PVT, the best show, the best live show in the Valley. Yes, I'm talking to you, ma'am, right there, grabbing your phone and telling your kid, shut up, mijo, I'm trying to watch the show. I'm talking to you, sir, holding your beer and watching us from your man cave. Yes, you. Thank you for watching us. This is hashtag PVT. And I want to send a shout out to all the people in the chat zone. First off, I want to start off with Dan Nevares, Andres Munguia, Jason Borjas, Imperial Eddie from San Diego, California. Thank you for joining us. Ray Davila, Jose Z1, Javi G, Aldo Barrio is in the house. What's up, Al? Fritzo G, he's watching from New Jersey. Es todo. Fernando Ambris watching from Houston, Texas. And we got a Monterrey watcher, Dagoberto Astorga. Thank you for watching us from Monterrey, papa. Thank you.
Hello.
We got Isaac Olivo from Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Oh
Saludos.
my. What's up?
So, thank you for tuning in and thank you for joining us. Also, remember, subscribe, like, and share.
All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we want to make a real quick, recommendation. Sometimes se nos pasan las questions porque hay chingo de gente en el chat zone, ¿me entiendes? So, and sometimes, because I watch the show the next day and I'm looking at the chat and all that, and I'm seeing some questions like, man, we didn't ask Arturo that. Maybe we could have. The way to get our attention for a question or a shout out, a personal shout out, or anything like that is if you send us one of those YouTube
Super chats.
I think they're like $1, $5, whatever the case may be. Whatever you donate to the show, it'll light up your comment and it'll pop up and it can stay at the bottom and Jax doesn't have to be looking and remembering or anything like that.
It'll stay at the top.
It-
It'll stay at the top for us, right?
It'll stay at the top and it highlights you and it brings you to the top of the questions too. I mean, sometimes it's really hard to, like Rock said, it's really hard to because it's a lot of y'all. It's really hard to,
keep up.
with everybody. So
Se trancó el Jax ahí, se la
It's
metió.
because he's
Pinche
reading.
brain
He's,
fart.
he's doing two things. He's reading the comments as he's talking. It's hard work.
I am. I'm talking to. I'm reading everything here.
Notice, ¿cómo dicen los que hacen, the ones that can chew gum and walk at the same time? ¿Entiendes?
Multitasker.
Ándale, Simón, carnal.
Oh my god.
Not when I'm.
No puedes
in-
amascar chicle y andar al mismo tiempo.
Not when I'm in this state of mind. No.
Oh my god.
So where were you? Y a la madre, chica, se le olvidó.
No, I was saying that. Oh yeah, I did forget. Let me take another here.
There you go. Para eso me gustas, Jax. So what's going on with Jax World? Tell me a little bit about your show, man. What have you been up to, bro?
Well, right now, I have a new show that. Well, last week I was invited to see the premiere of The Flash
Sí.
before the whole world. Like we saw it on the 12th, and the movie didn't come out to the 16th. So I was invited by one of my guests that's gonna be on the show this week, either tomorrow or the next day. I'm gonna upload the episode. His name's Temo Gomez, and he's worked with Duelo, he's worked with Sólido, he's worked with Secreto, and I want to give him a shout out. And Grupo Secreto were the ones that put all that together. So it was pretty cool. The movie was amazing. As you all know, the movie already came out, and it was a great movie. So I had them on. I had a norteño couple of dudes that came on, And I had Big Rini on the show.
I saw that.
That was pretty cool, man. Me and
Hey.
Big Rini went on a viaje talking about aliens and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And Elon Musk and how Elon Musk is at war with aliens and shit.
Sí.
Like I was like, damn, that's some funny shit. And then we ate some taquitos and it was really fun.
Oye, Daddy, how do you decide when you upload a video? Do you have a certain day or date or time?
So this is my structure that I've been going by now. So like I interview a guest either Monday or Tuesday,
Okay.
right? So I have the whole week to edit the episode, and
Sí.
then I upload them either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But these past 2 weeks, I had a lot going on with Phoenix Photography. I had a double quinceañera. I had a photo shoot at a ranch, and then we had Father's Day that came up, and all that stuff. Kind of like
interfered
with my
your schedule.
Because Phoenix Photography also, it's my side hustle.
Yeah.
And like I gotta dedicate time to that. So like it took a few days off of my schedule. So the show with Big Rini, I uploaded it a few days after the weekend. I
Sí.
think on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
The following week. And then this one that I'm doing now should have been uploaded on the latest Sunday. And now we're like Wednesday, and I still haven't uploaded because I had, a tough.
But you
week.
don't you don't have a set time, right? Because like the other day I was watching YouTube, and then it popped up, Premiere,
Yeah.
and so I go to it, and it must have been like at 9 or 10 at night or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I upload because like my goal now is to upload a video a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in my point of view, in my mind, I'm like, okay, pues I have till Sunday,
Sí.
Sunday the latest. And the other day, I was like really like
rushing.
struggling because my videos have morphed from being like 10, 15-minute videos. So now they're like an hour episode.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to, like before when I was like just editing 10, 15-minute video.
Sí.
Where now I'm editing a 54, 59 an hour minute.
takes a long time.
It's like a lot to go through because like when I edit my videos, I add a lot of graphics, I add
Sí.
a lot of like little stuff, and it's not live, so like I have the opportunity to add all these extra things,
Yeah, and then to be sitting on the toilet seat editing for an hour, dude. Está cabrón, bro. Se te
That
duermen las
takes a toll.
piernas.
Yeah, that takes a toll on
Te
your legs.
duermen las
Te
patas.
salen armorranas y todo ese pedo,
Oh
carnal.
my God.
cállate. Sometimes like I get up and I feel like my foot's gonna break because I have no it's
Circulation.
dead. It's
Yeah,
dead.
there's no
It's dead. So
circulation.
me levanto and then it's like, oh shit, como que se me va. And I was like, man, se me va a quebrar el pinche ankle.
A eso
estos
hacemos
días.
todo el editing, ladies and gentlemen, cuando estamos en el baño
It's
sentados
the
ahí.
best. And for some reason, when you're in the restroom, like you get all these ideas.
But you need to, like, instead of sitting there for an hour, be there for 10 minutes and then go walk around and then come back and sit down again. You know what I mean?
just to air out.
Te aventas unas 3, 5 cagadas por día, carnal, y puedes editar todo el pinche. Entonces, you know what I'm talking
Well,
about?
yeah, believe it or
you
not,
gotta
I
be
do.
able to structure and discipline. Ay, me la chica, cállate el hocico,
You
right?
gotta have a schedule for when you go to the restroom and edit now.
Yeah.
That's what it's become now.
Yeah.
That's what it is now. And that's exactly what it is.
So everything you do, you edit out on your phone, right?
Everything I do, I edit on my phone, except my Phoenix photography stuff, like my weddings, quinceañeras, and all that stuff. That all goes through my laptop, through my software on my laptop.
Órale.
But, everything else for Jack's World is through my phone.
Es todo.
Now, I'm waiting to get a camera from one of my sponsors. Is gonna give me a camera
sí.
as a sponsorship
Awesome.
pay.
4K, okay.
Ooh,
Una
that's
4K
nice.
camera, and it's una little camera que está con madre. Es una Canon, pero es for content creators like us.
Yeah.
So it's like the size of your phone, but it's 4K. You can flip it up. You see the screen con madre,
Yeah.
and like when you edit your videos, like you can pass your videos to your phone after that.
Todo.
So se mira con madre. Bien
What have you
4K.
been getting into on YouTube lately? Lately, I've been freaking out and tripping out with the cave people, like from
There's cave people.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Right now?
They're nomads.
And it's in
they're nomads.
Yeah, they're nomads. They must be like in Iran. They're in Iran, some of them, but they're nomads, so they don't stay, in the same place.
Nomads are people that move, right?
Because
They move
Yes.
they're goat
where
herders.
the resources are, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they take the goats to different places. You know what I mean? And then they make but it's incredible the way that they live, dude. I trip out. I watched the whole 40-minute video
Yeah.
The way they cook. There was one where it's a father and like 3 kids and the lady's carrying everything, and the dude's walking in front, and they're at the very top of a mountain, dude.
On the
Damn.
edge.
Like on the
Not only on the
edge.
top, but on the edge.
And it's the one where where the goats are like jumping on the sides and shit.
Yeah.
Of the
Yes.
mountain and shit. Oh,
Oh
shit.
no! Well, they don't show that.
Well, once they get there,
Yeah.
and then they set up shop, I guess, and then they,
Dude,
they see them.
I freak out when I saw that video, and it's a 4K camera following the family through the trail of the mountain peak.
People
And
make
it's-
a living
y
off
es
of
pura
that.
piedra, carnal. No es, que es green como aquí en Oregon o Califas y la chingada. Es pura piedra. And the channel is ROSTA, Rosta. Check it out. And in the way they cook, they had to stop in some part of the mountain so they can, get ready for the night.
Yes.
Simón.
And pues ahí comienzan a hacer.
Sacan todas sus cositas y empiezan a hacer la casita y
Y
la
de ahí
chingada.
mandan a los chavalos down the path back to where there's snow, and they pack their sack with like big snowballs. Then they take them back to where they're starting their little camp out so they can put it in there to melt water, melt the ice to make water for tea or coffee or whatever they're drinking, right?
Yeah,
But-
man, they live off of the resources of
It's
the land.
Dude,
There no taxes ni nada. Vámonos.
they're off the grid.
That's off the
And
grid.
you know
That's
what,
off the
man?
grid.
Sometimes I'm like, man, porque se meten en la cave, bro, y se watcha bien cozy adentro de la pinche cave, bro. ¿Entiendes? I mean, because there was one that I saw just a couple of days ago. It's a canyon. Y es como si estamos en el Colorado Grand Canyon, pura piedra y la chingada.
Yeah.
Y hay caves
Pretty
ahí
crazy.
entre the bottom of the canyon, man. It's a village of people living there, and they make fences with stones. And it's incredible, dude.
I bet you those people are more civilized than most people over here in the fucking valley and shit.
Well, the thing about it
Maybe.
is like education, I mean, what sort of education are the kids getting over there? There ain't
yeah.
none. I mean, just what their family knows and the life they know.
I was seeing something similar to that, but it was like the Eskimos in Alaska and all that shit.
Sí.
Like how it's crazy how fucking cold it is, and they have these kind of like teepee kind of things where they igual like va el señor y pero todos van cargando jalecito, el señor, la señora, los kids, todos
Sí.
van cargando sus jales, right? And it's crazy how they set up on top of like iced water, like the water, right? Like they're on the ice. They set up shop, right?
Yeah.
Ponen todos, they have like a bunch of skins.
Sí, y hacen una
Chingo de-
tipi
y
bruta,
hacen un
¿verdad?
tipe chingón de
Y
puros
tienen reindeer,
skins.
no tienen reindeer. I saw one where they had
It's probably that one. I
probably-
think
yeah.
maybe.
and then they hooked up all the reindeers because they had to move, so they had to take all this shit
Yeah,
down.
they
and
have
then
they have some animals, yes.
Vienen como, it's a big old pile of like skins, and the
Yeah.
reindeer are
Tienen
pulling
chingos.
them. Yeah.
And yes, they have like a little sled kind of thing
Sí.
where they take their shit, right?
Yeah.
So like once they set up everything en la chingada y luego adentro, they start setting up como las camitas, donde van las camitas y la chingada tapando todo.
Sí.
And then they make a hole in the ice and they fucking fish
Sí.
and then they get their food from there.
wow.
Pero ponen like, they put like little rugs y la chingada so they're not like stepping on it.
Sí.
The cold.
Y luego tienen como una little oven que la prenden y luego pues it heats up allá adentro la chingada.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy. But then like there's these other ones that don't even have that. They actually make the igloo. Man, these videos
Oh
are
my
fucking
God,
crazy.
that
Y'all need
Yeah,
to fucking.
I freak out with
Yeah.
that
You're
shit.
I love
going on a rabbit hole watching these.
I love
things.
all the off the grid shit, man. Last night, dude, before I went to bed, because I watch YouTube till about 11:30. Hey, 11:30 and tengo que dormir. Ya, págalo. And I was watching a prison in Haiti.
Ah, su pinche madre.
And I was
What?
like, I had to turn it off a little earlier than usual because I was getting like
Triggered.
and claustrophobic from watching it because
no.
I
there's
hate
like
jail shit.
there's like 17 dudes in a little cell, bro.
Oh,
And it's like
no.
none of them have any idea why they're there.
I know.
Everything's backed up because when they had the earthquake, it broke down all the city municipal buildings and the law and legal buildings too as well, the courts and all that. So there's so many people inside that prison, and they don't know when they're getting out. They don't know why they're there. And And the conditions, he said, the guy with the camera, the reporter, he goes, as soon as I walked in, it was just the strong smell of feces,
Oh no,
urine,
that's terrible.
sweat. I mean, it's like
It's
third world, man. You know
It's
what I mean?
hell on earth.
Yeah.
Literally.
Me dio quién sabe qué. I mean, I was like, how can pobrecitos, bro?
Yeah, no.
I mean, the toll that takes on your mind and your mental state, being locked up like that, bro.
No, that's fucked up. I hate watching like jail shit. Yo de volada le cambio cuando sale algo de la cárcel. The only thing I can watch about jail is fucking Blood In, Blood Out and American Me, like those movies. Yeah, but when it comes to real life jail
The
stuff,
Shawshank Redemption.
Simon,
Yeah.
it's triggering to me. Like it's very triggering because
No,
like
dude,
I've gone to county. I know what it's like to be in there. But like when you see people in more fucked up situations, you can't help but put yourself in their shoes. And then when I do that, because I always put myself in other people's shoes to see their perspective in life, and I'm like, man, like fuck this shit. So I go into like happier shit. Like these other videos that I've been getting into are like the street food videos of the Indian street food videos.
Yeah, yeah.
Cuando están allá en India, todas
Yeah.
las pinches mamadas que they do.
Yeah,
que,
yeah.
que, like
Ahí te hacen
wouldn't-
un gato y un perrito y la chingada todo ese
I
jale.
wouldn't need it. I wouldn't need it. Pero I just like to see how they make it because it's like, okay, I'm not being racist or anything, but like just to see like the flies y todo el pedo, like I don't know why I like to see how disgusting it looks. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my God.
it's so fucked up. It's so unsanitary. It's so unclean. Like there's dirt everywhere.
Pero la vieja que está haciendo la comida está bien buena, ¿verdad?
No, son vatos feos. Bueno, those videos.
Because
they
there's
do-
some videos
there's-
where they put a hot chick
Yeah,
on.
but those are
That
the
Thai girl,
The
that
Thai
Thai
girl.
girl.
Yeah, the Thai girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. She dresses in little dressecitos on purpose.
Hey,
Que se le mira
sí.
side boob y todo.
Y they watch us 2.5 million views, cállate.
Nah,
Pues
pues-
cuando no, chinga, está la pinche nalga de la vieja ahí en el medio pinche thumbnail y la chingada.
Puro creep that.
Oh my
Chill,
God.
vatos.
Hey. Yeah, no, man, I love going through crazy videos like that, man. The other one that we're getting into a lot that we don't miss is Top Notch Idiots. Those
Oh
guys,
my
that go up to
God,
the
I love
gangbangers.
those.
Remember I showed you a little clip?
Oh,
And they
yeah,
go up to the
yeah.
gangbangers. There's one where the guy's like, I'm going to go into, this is the most dangerous neighborhood. I'm going to go up to these people and I'm just going to do something with my hands, you know?
To make them think he's throwing like a gang sign.
Dude. And he just he'll just do something like that. And they're like, what up? You good? You all right? What you doing, man? Why you doing that? No, hombre, bro, lo
They go
corretean.
crazy.
There was like five. It was funny because there was like five dudes in a gang, right, in a park bench, and he goes up and he does that shit to them, and they don't even talk. They just start chasing him.
Oh.
They go at him.
So están corriendo detrás de él en el parque, carnal, y de ahí se mira un enanito corriendo también, bro, con la gang, güey. I was cracking up, bro.
my
That
gosh.
enanito, bro. It's crazy, bro.
That's some jackass shit right there.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude,
it gives
yeah.
me anxiety
another
because
level.
they pull out like weapons and
Is it-
stuff. I hate that.
Is he the same guy that's holding a bang drink? Is he like, hey, bro, you want to get banged?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, what?
Oh,
You wanna
yeah,
get
that's-
banged? He's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
what the fuck? You want to bang, bro? He's
Simone.
like, fuck
Yes.
out of here, bro.
Yeah.
he's
Or
like,
they say,
yeah.
you want to get clipped? Look like you want to get clipped, bro. What do you mean,
mean?
clip, man?
What you mean?
What you
What
mean,
you
man?
mean?
He's
No,
like-
well, come on, man. Y saca las clippers hasta para el
Yeah,
pelo.
pa' cortar el pelo.
It's hilarious.
But nobody's ever cool. Like it's always like fucked up shit happening to him.
Yeah. I just like the reaction of those black gangbangers and, and all the people that are just hanging out. It's like you think if living in that area, you got to be walking on eggshells all the time,
All the
bro.
time.
You never
That's
know who's going to
terrible.
hit you up, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You know what other videos are crazy too? I'm pretty sure y'all have seen them. The little two kids que se ponen a hacer los pinches like those underground fucking
Oh,
like,
yeah.
pools and shit.
Yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome, bro.
Man, I get lost in those fucking
Uh-huh.
videos. Like by
The
the time
what?
you know
The
it,
which one?
Those guys that make the bamboo mansions with the freaking
Oh, okay.
or underground pool
Yes,
and
yes,
saunas
yes,
and shit.
Yes, okay.
it's gotten to the point where like it's like way too perfect. Where I think that it's not actually them like too nomás así. Like think that they do a little bit. Cut the video and then get like a team of people y todos tas. Y luego
Yeah.
they come back and they pretend like it's just been those two guys.
Oh, they
I
speed
don't
up the
think-
video, so they're like,
Yeah, but like me and you as a master editors that we are,
We
you,
know.
You know when you're like, okay, you're doing it like if you're doing it, but like there's a point where they cut it,
Hey.
and like merge everything. Like I know what
el
they're doing.
pinche Jax, the master editors that we are.
We're
Ay,
master
ay,
editors.
cállate los hijos, hey.
We're
You're
like-
narcissist, dude.
Oh my God.
No, it's just that. Hey,
You know us master editors, man.
you know us brilliant heads, brilliant minds, learned scholars.
So, yeah. What about you, babe? What do you? Riley likes to watch like this
Oh my
lady,
gosh.
this lady that's like in Mexico, up in the mountains or South America, and she cooks like old school, like our grandparents used to do.
Yeah. Curiosidades
this-
de Marcelina is her name, and then her daughter has another YouTube channel, and it's Curiosidades de Mama.
Yeah, I get into that.
Yeah, no, that's really, really awesome. They go out like into in the middle of the mountain, and they grab stuff and
They'll make medicine out of like
medicinal
leaves.
stuff.
Yeah, dude.
They also live off of the land. And
Uh-huh,
shit.
yeah.
Really. I
And-
love that shit.
and
their home's real small, and like they have I mean their home is just
and then there's
super
another
modest.
guy that we watch called Wilderness Cooking, and it's a guy in Azerbaijan. It's like it's by
Saudi
Russia.
Arabia.
It's south of Russia. It's like above between Iran and Russia, actually.
Yes.
And
okay.
he's out in the mountain, and this dude has a nice setup, bro, and it's 4K.
Oh, I love it.
And
I
he
love it.
cooks like awesome, amazing.
Ya sé cuál guy
and
es.
then at the end, he'll taste it and he'll look at the camera and go, super.
That's the
Yes,
only
ya
word
sé
he
cuál-
says.
yeah.
That's the only word he says
Yeah.
throughout the
Yeah.
whole
Super.
whatever 45
He always
50
has
minutes.
like big shit that he's making, right?
Yeah.
Like to feed 40 people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that
bro.
guy, yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen him
está
too.
bruto, bro. I love watching him too. Cuando me voy en un viaje con esos vatos, all kinds of what we get
Yeah, I know.
entertained
The
with,
mamadas, right?
Like we don't get into The Bachelor
No
or
way.
any of these regular television programs. Who watches that stuff
See,
anymore?
out of the box thinkers like us need something like that to keep us entertained because not anything surprises us anymore.
It's that we're very inquisitive. I mean, we want to absorb and learn as much as we can from all different types of things. You know what I mean? Because
You know, you're gonna trip out. I know how to cut a fucking tuna fish. Like if you put me a tuna fish here, I'm gonna know how to cut it like perfectly and give you some badass fucking like sliced tuna, like sashimi, like they do. Like I love watching the show, the videos where they cut the tuna, the salmon. Those big ass fucking fish.
See.
Like I can watch an hour long video of this guy in Japan just fucking like getting this huge fucking tuna and then cutting it and then like all the way to the process to where he gives you like the sashimi. Like I love those videos, man.
Yeah.
Like, those are fucking badass too.
No,
the
hombre.
sushi masters when they teach you like how they fucking roll it, y como like they're in Japanese. Like I don't even know what the fuck they're saying, but like fucking like I love watching that shit.
yeah, no, it's stuff that I mean, it's
You know which one I
incredible.
never miss?
What?
Las Aventuras del
Yeah.
Primo Cheo.
Oh, yeah.
I always watch his stuff. And I don't know, for some reason, I'm so proud that
Had him on our show.
We've already had him on our show,
Yeah.
and like it makes me all like excited that we know he's like right here, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
de repente
awesome. I love it.
De repente lo vemos next week. We'll be we're gonna take a cruise out to the island and go see what's up over there. We haven't been out there in a while, so we're gonna go over there and check it out, and maybe we can run in him because he's got a little trailer up there, so we probably might go visit him.
Oh,
we can
that's
go eat or
badass.
something, bro. Go check it out. But no, man, but that's the new age of television. You know, you watch and in Netflix, we just watched Extraction 2.
Oh, Jax, have you
Dude.
seen it?
Oh, I haven't seen
Oh my
it.
God, you gotta
Bruta,
see it.
bro.
You
I
gotta
think
see
it's
it.
better than the first one, bro.
I love the first
That
one.
guy that comes out as Thor, right? He's a but
Chris,
man, dude.
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth or some
Yes.
shit.
Yeah,
Something
and then
like that.
Riley was watching in creating Anna or
Oh,
something.
Inventing Anna.
Inventing Anna.
Yeah.
and
yeah,
it's that little
one's-
redneck girl that comes out on Ozark. She's like the head, actress on it.
Yeah, she is. It's pretty
but
good. I
but
liked it.
Riley was really into that for like.
I was.
you know,
It's so
Are y'all
dramatic.
into Black Mirror? Have y'all ever seen Black Mirror?
Never.
No.
Never,
Oh
never.
my God, y'all are missing out. Black Mirror is like
It's on Netflix?
yes, it's like a show that it's kind of like the Twilight Zone where it's like different stories, right?
Sí.
But somehow like they all connect,
Yeah.
right? So Black Mirror is the same. Like it's like it's a crazy show that shows you like a lot of future things that can be possible. How like every episode is like for something. Like there's an episode that it's about social media, right? And
Yeah.
about how like in the future, social media is gonna take over to the point where like you're gonna have an app and you're gonna rate people. And in this episode, people are rated like pasas y si te haces bump con alguien, like, oh, I'm sorry, but if the person like gets mad, they're like, boom, they put you a bad rate. Just right there, boom, bad rate.
Yeah, like a review.
Like a review real quick.
A
Boom.
bad review.
1 star.
Terrible.
And then
No.
your average goes down. And then this affects the way you live, like everything that
Oh,
people it's
no.
like your new credit score.
Yeah.
Right? So like in this episode they show you how like the better
It's just social
it's
credit
a social
score.
credit score.
That's
yeah.
what it is. And a lot of people say that's going to happen because everybody, you know, whoever runs these machines and these platforms, they know everything about us, bro. I mean, they know everything about us. They know all our habits, you know, and they've got a floor of people just watching what people do the most and that hashtags and all. I mean, they're covering everything. It was very interesting because I was watching, you know, Elon Musk. He bought Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And so there's this guy that I like to watch, Patrick Bet David. He's got a YouTube channel called Valuetainment. I mean, this dude's smart, bro. He's an Iranian. He's an Iranian American, pro-America, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? But he talks about a lot of things. And he was on another show, and they were talking about Elon Musk, and he said, you know, how Tucker Carlson started doing his show on Twitter, and he's getting away with it even though he's still contracted with Fox. And I was thinking to myself, well, Twitter isn't a broadcast network where it's competitive to Fox, you know, and I'm sure his contract probably says, you know, he can't work for a whole year with another competing broadcast network like CBS, ABC, NBC. But social media is not considered a broadcast network or a television network. It's a platform. So if there's nothing on his contract about him not being able to be on any platform, as if he had a show, then there might be some problems. But I don't think so. So they were talking about that. And then YouTube came into the conversation. And this guy, Patrick, he said that he predicts Elon Musk is probably going to buy Rumble.
Oh, okay.
You know, and that Elon Musk will become the first trillionaire ever in history.
Wow.
And, you know, I mean, a guy like that's got so many things going, bro. I mean, he's got that thing on Brownsville, SpaceX. He's got Tesla. He's got, I mean, the dude's.
I can foresee that, him being the first trillionaire.
Him or Jeff Bezos.
Well,
I mean, from Amazon.
Luckily, he's not a crazy dude. He has like good. I mean, I feel like he's got good intentions in mostly of the stuff he does.
I
Yeah.
agree.
You know, so like at least it's a good guy. You know,
But
Jeff
you never
Bezos
know,
does
bro.
look like a bad guy from a Pixar movie or some shit like
Yeah.
that, from like the Minions or some shit. That's auto sí te creo que hacer una
But you
mamada.
never know. You can't judge a book by its cover. Maybe he's just a big old pushover to it, but you know, he's well in business, you know. I mean, I don't think he can be, you know, but Elon Musk, I mean, I like the way he you know, engages on Twitter with the people that are on Twitter. And that's something that's made him who he is today, is that he engages and he listens to other people instead of the people that are supposedly the minds. You know what I mean? You listen
That's
to
what I mean. He's a great guy. And it's crazy to think how he's in our backyard. Like
know.
he hangs out here in our fucking
I had a
backyard.
picture of him eating a Speedo Papa, bro.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he had it like the tip. It's like a big old Speedo Papa, and he had it here, and they caught him when he was about to bite the very top
my
of it.
God.
No, but bro, it didn't look too good. I put it on
Oh,
social
no.
media. No, toda la raza pinche raga, so you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure they're photoshopped that shit many times.
Big time.
No, dude. But anyway, I mean, to be a billionaire, a trillionaire, you can basically do just about anything you want. And so this billionaire decided to go down and see the Titanic, right?
Yeah.
Up there by Newfoundland or Newfoundland, I think it's called. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's
I think
Newfoundland.
you said it right the second
Newfoundland,
time.
right?
Newfoundland.
And that's where the Titanic sank, in that area. So they have this submersive that they call, it's like a little submarine.
It's not even a submarine. It's a submersible object. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, is there more than one person that can fit in this, or is it just two? Well, we have video of it, but first put up the article, babe. It says, and I don't know how they're ever going to find us. Additional ships are joining the search for the missing Ocean Gate submersible after more underwater noises were heard. Is that what it says?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's at the television's way ahead of me, and there's something in between it. But so they're trying to find 96 hours of air they have, these submersives. And they're like, I don't know how many hours in.
Today was their last day.
Thursday.
Oh, they changed it to
I think
Thursday?
they said Thursday. About an hour and a half ago, there was a report that said that they have enough oxygen for Thursday.
Yeah.
So it could be like
what about
today,
food or water?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know, man. But, I mean, can you imagine being stuck down there and not knowing if you're ever going to get help? I mean, inside, it's a small thing. I thought when I heard about it, I thought there's like seats and you sit and there's windows and you can see stuff. But we got video of it. And check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
We are inside the submersible Titan, which is a carbon fiber and titanium sub that can go to the depths of the Titanic. Hi, my name is Stockton Rush. I'm the CEO and founder of OceanGate. Let's take a look at Titan. So we're coming into the sub. This is the only toilet available on a deep diving submersible. Best seat in the house. You can look out the viewport. We put a privacy screen in, turn up the music, and it's very popular.
That's
we
crazy.
have our control screen here, our sonar screen here, and we can put any image we want in the back. We've taken a completely new approach to the sub design, and it's all run with this game controller and these touch screens. So if you want to go forward, you press forward. If you want to go back, you go back. Turn left, turn right, go down, go up. And it's Bluetooth, so I can hand it to anybody. And it's meant for a 16-year-old to throw it around, and super durable. We keep a couple of spares on board just in case. This is the second year we've been out to the Titanic. We went out in 5 8-day missions. We did about 10 dives to the wreck site of the Titanic, and we did an extra dive on an undiscovered reef that we found. Completely privately funded operation, and we're funded by, we call mission specialists who help support the mission. So they take quite a bit of money to come and join us. Years ago, the Russians took tourists out to the Titanic, and it was just sort of a look and see thing. We really are focusing on the science around it. We want to document what the wreck is like now, and also try to predict what it'll be like in the future.
Yeah,
it's continuing to decay, and it seems to be
I don't
accelerating.
know
It's
if you
being
could
eaten by
pay
a
me enough to get into that thing, bro. I mean,
these guys are doing it out of pure thrill, like, you know what I mean? Like
$250,000 to get in that thing.
You know what I think it is? I think it's just how do you say it? Para el que dirán, right? So it's like a social status type of thing. Yeah, I mean, there's actually a word. It's
El que dirán, like que dirán si no voy, que no hago eso. Que
No. Like if you can afford it, right? It's no longer. I mean, I guess it is about going and seeing the wreckage or the ruins or whatever. But like, I mean, you can go.
It's a status thing.
Yeah, it is, and it's about being able to.
It's a symbolic status.
Right.
Thing.
Right. It's about showing people that, hey, it's this expensive and I'm able to go on this.
It's like
adventure.
the people that pay to like go to space and shit through the Virgin thing or whatever and come back like same shit. Like they're just, oh, I went to space. These guys are like, oh, I went to like fucking Titanic.
But I'm surprised they didn't have something like some way to be able to,
communicate.
Like a plan B, dude.
Well,
I mean, you can't just go in there and not have a backup in case something happens. You got to put everything into consideration when you're going to do something like that, especially with people that are paying, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing is you saw that submarine. How many people are in there? Are there
Five.
Five?
Tops is five.
Right? There's
Five
four,
people?
4 passengers?
No way.
And 1 driver.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no
cramped
way.
up,
I wouldn't get in it. I mean, I wouldn't get in that.
And then not only that, what's even scarier is, and it's out there already, there's videos of the person, the owner of it or whoever created it, saying that in 2001 and 2021, 2020, that there's always been communication issues. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you're a billionaire, millionaire, whatever, I mean, don't you think they would have done their research, like, you know what, there's been communication problems in more often than not Why would you go down there?
Why?
And then to something that, I mean, inside something that looks like that. I mean, that's not luxurious at all whatsoever. And then the
Yeah.
little controller, I don't know.
Dude,
guys.
it's being controlled by a fucking PlayStation remote. Like, no mames, wait. You're
I
gonna
know,
get
dude.
lost, wait.
I would think a billionaire or someone who's paying, $250,000 would
Be
think,
smart enough to think,
would
like, no
think
mames.
a little bit.
It's not
different.
tested. None of it is tested. And the
know.
craziest part is that you're not actually like, that thing doesn't even have like the power to like you steer it or like you move it and it moves. Like it has to communicate with one object. It communicates with it and that object guides it. And then once it's like at a certain depth, it hooks up to it. It communicates with another object and then that one guides it. And then once it gets to like a specific point where they think, oh, that Titanic is down there, they do a free fall. And they do that free fall. And then they're hoping that they won't land like where the ship is or whatever. They're hoping to land where like there's like just land. So they can go from there. So like there's a lot of like chances that they're taking, you know?
Yeah, and then the pressure down there. I mean, it could bend the freaking or squeeze that freaking submersive, maybe.
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, it's deep. They're like 2 miles down.
I have several theories. One theory, which is the least craziest one, is that what if a fucking big ass fucking whale just fucking
Swallowed it.
swallowed
Well,
it?
the orcas have been attacking ships, man. I don't know if you heard about that in boats.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So that's likely.
Yeah.
So like, I
likely.
mean, there's fucking like animals down there, like the mammals or
Un
whatever you want to
sea
call them,
monster
that
there?
are huge that we don't even know about because it's like
Those big squids, man, that'll
A
just
giant
they'll
squid.
just fucking
Yeah, dude.
that is very possible.
a
too.
giant squid.
A giant
got it,
squid.
thinking it's a freaking meal.
Yeah. So like my craziest theory is that I've always believed that there's aliens underwater. You know, and I'm thinking
They're all in
probably
the
slipped into a fucking underground fucking cave or some
They're
shit.
they're in the Bermuda Triangle. The aliens, bro. They're not over there. I don't think.
Nice.
But you
What?
never know.
Oh my
Está
God.
muy
You never
frío.
know.
Está muy frío allá, carnal.
Está muy frío para los aliens.
Yeah.
But
No, I
that's
don't
my
know, man.
crazy thing. You in the chat zone, let us know what your theories are, and you maybe we may
A
talk
ver
about
qué
it.
dicen ustedes. I mean, porque yo digo, si la hacen para afuera, bro, boy, man, they're gonna have a story, dude.
Well,
You know
another
what
thing that
mean?
I heard that is that they can't pull them out. They're just looking for them just to like see where they're at and be like, oh, we found them. They're there. Like that's where they're
Not
lying.
even to recover.
Not even to recover because there is no machinery that exists that can go
Pull something out,
pull
yeah.
something out from that deep. There's nothing they can do. Nothing.
Really?
All they want to know is that, oh, look, that's where they're at, and then
It's
just
over.
have like a footage of, oh, pues ahí están. That's where their grave is. They're basically like in paz descansen. Yeah, they're dead. They're not gonna survive. They're not gonna survive.
Yeah.
There's no way to pull them out.
Well,
Like
we'll see.
the Navy had 2 ships that were like tugboats
Sí.
that they say that they may have been capable, but they put one out of like cuando los quitan que ya no jalan or whatever.
Decommission?
Decommission one of them, and then the other one I don't know what the fuck that I don't think it can make it there or some shit. So like there's no possible way.
They're
that-
screwed.
Tienes todo el dinero
It's
del
over.
mundo and you can't do nothing about
I mean,
it.
the less time they have, the worse it is.
Yeah.
I
mean,
just wish they would have, thought a little bit more about it. Like,
pues chinga, sometimes YOLO. You only live once.
yeah, and then they have so much money. So to them, it's like,
Ahora se van a pelear por toda la feria del billonario, bro.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
the
keep
family?
that? Yeah.
Family.
That's what they're talking about right now, probably.
It must be crazy right now.
crazy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Rody's Country Fried Chicken in Eagle Pass, Texas, old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. Hombre, qué bárbaro. Cuando van para allá para la Kickapoo, párense ahí con
Mira nomás.
Rody's.
He's in the chat zone. Saludos.
Hey,
Un saludito to
Rody's.
Rody's, Rick Rody's. And they're going to have some events there. He's having movie night where he puts up a movie and all the families can go there and
Oh,
check out
that's
the movie
awesome.
while they're having chicken. He's also going to have boxing and wrestling events. He's putting a stage together to have music and maybe some comedy. So little by little, and he's putting a roof over the truck, the food truck, because it got, those hailstorms that come out of nowhere, right? Best fried chicken and gizzards in Texas and Eagle Pass, they were voted as the best. And you can Also call in your order, 830-773-9189. But it's better if you go there and you just get it fresh, right there and then. Hombre, que bárbaro. Rody's Country Fried Chicken. Also want to thank Chorizo de H&H, local family brand. Want to thank Libo Hinojosa. Same great taste as you grew up with. Leaner, less fat than others. Y pues nice kick. It's summer. Vas a prender el bote. Y pues ir a nomás.
Yeah.
Prendes el bote, haces unas fajitas, un sausage, un pollito.
That looks amazing.
Y haces un choriqueso y con el chorizo de H&H. Don't even try making choriqueso
so
with any
good.
other chorizo, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to be this one because this is the leanest you can find. All right? And if they're not in your supermarket, you need to tell the supermarket manager or the store manager, you need to bring some chorizo de H&H. We are looking for it, and we need some right here in our local supermarket. If not, we're going to have to go somewhere else. So they'll get it for you, all right? So make sure to do that and enjoy some of that delicious chorizo. So let's go to the chat zone, man, with Jackson. Is anybody talking about the videos? We were talking about our favorite videos. We were talking about the submersive. What's going on?
So I got Shadowboo Locote. Shout out to him. He says, se los tragó el sperm whale.
Oh, my word.
Hey, you never know. Those things are huge, man.
Yeah, they are. Dice, también dijo Shadowboo, dijo los Sharknadoes. Dice Zucchini, for $250K, you would think they would tie a rope or cable to it. I mean, they should.
yeah.
I mean, like some sort of fucking like plan B, right? But no, they
Yeah.
didn't. T-Bird897 said, I said a giant octopus. Pinche Jax anda tripping. I sure am. He said Casilla Salazar. He says, it sounds not real, but I think there is aliens underwater. What do you think? I think so too.
We would never find out. I mean, and it'd be the best place for them to be, underwater, like a city of Atlantis, because I mean, look at how big the ocean is, man. The oceans are, right, and the seas and all that. And anything else, or
let's see.
I have a couple. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Really quick, happy birthday to Noah Nevarez. He's turning 18 years old, I believe, tomorrow.
Yo, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also, Antonio Aleman says, shout out Rock to all of the truck drivers, all of our truck driving friends. Thank you guys so much for watching us on the road, and safe travels. Also,
the Rail Express, baby.
yeah, I know. Woo! Also, shout out to Fritz Garza. She said that in New Jersey, it's 67 degrees.
No,
so
qué bárbaro.
shout out to Mike Castilleja, Laura, Ohio, and then everyone out there with Rick Roadies.
Yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and comment. Put a comment down at the bottom. And let us know what you think about the show. Who do you think you might want us to have on the show? But when you hit the like button, it really helps us a lot. And if you share it on your social media, man, that's even better for us. And if you subscribe, that's absolutely amazing. That way you won't miss any of the shows. Every day we load up a short, and they're little clips of our show. And I love sitting on the couch and watching those back to back, babe.
Yes.
It's like you're seeing a lot of shows, pedacitos of a lot of shows, and they're all funny clips. I try to be real conscientious about what I put in those shorts because I only have a minute to work with, right? And I make a nice little banner. So check them out. But you won't know that we uploaded it unless you subscribe. Now, the shorts, you see them every morning at 9 a.m. They'll pop up, right, all day long. And then you can follow me on my TikTok as well at RocknRollJames 2020. I'm constantly putting videos on there. Instagram, we're doing that too, at #PVT, at Whiskey D Band, and at RocknRollJames. So I have 3 accounts, and I'm always busy. Now, I'm thinking of just giving up on Facebook because I don't get any traction on my fan pages. If I put something up, I put a video up, and I even boosted it, bro.
Y como quiera.
And I got like 300 views.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Facebook
Yeah,
Facebook
they-
has me shadow banned too.
They ripped me off, bro. They ripped my money off. And then there's nobody you can reclamarle. There's no freaking
phone number or nothing to call.
service.
Yeah.
No customer
There's no
service.
customer service, nothing like that. So, and then every day I check and I'm like, let's see who's engaging so I can engage with them.
Yeah.
And I go and there's like nothing. And it's like interesting clips. I mean, I'm not saying that I put the best content up, but you know, there's content where people can put a comment. People like to put comments y echar mosca and all that shit, right?
Yeah, I know. And my family always likes my posts and shit, but somehow when I post stuff about YouTube or I'm trying to direct people out of Facebook through links and shit, or I shared some videos also that you upload a reel from Whiskey D, La Chingada, not one single like. And then I told my sister's the one that always likes my stuff. Shout out to my little sister and her baby that I love, my princess. She's like, I called her and I was like, hey, did you see my post? La Chingada? Like, cause she's like, no, what did you post about? And I was like, this and that. She's like, let me check. And she's like, dude, I have to go to your actual page, like to your timeline, to your profile to see those posts because they're not popping out on my feed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fucking bullshit.
The hashtag PBT Facebook page I got has 50,000 followers. And I put a video up and there's like 200 views.
It's bullshit.
You know, so I'm like, okay, this isn't working. It's not working.
It's the algorithm. The algorithm on Facebook is broken.
No, and I think if you tend to post or comment on certain, because they follow everything you do, and they have you in a folder, and they'll say this guy is, I don't like his politics, his ideology, or whatever. Let's suppress him. You know what I mean?
I totally agree with you, and it's because you know what we support and everything, so like it flags you right away. As the algorithm goes through everything you've ever posted and picks up those keywords, and it's like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Basically exactly what you said.
Yep.
And they fucking just shadow ban you.
Yeah. And Zuckerberg, you know what he did, especially when they censored that Hunter Biden laptop on Twitter and Facebook, and they were banning everybody that was posting like reports about it. And they even censored and took down the account of the newspaper or the news organization that broke the story, the New York Post.
Yeah.
I mean, they banned them all together where they couldn't upload or anything anymore, man.
Super illegal.
And it ended up being true, right? It ended up being true. But back then it was, no, we can't let you put it because it's Russian disinformation. Yes. And then Zuckerberg's on Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan asked him about that. And he said that the FBI had contacted them and told them, there's some there's some Russian misinformation. You just need to watch out with it. So then Joe said, did you ban them or did you take the accounts down? He goes, no. What we did, they were still capable of sharing what they were sharing, but we suppressed them to the bottom of the feed where it doesn't come out on the feed.
That's where we're at. That's where me and you are at.
And so now that's what they do. They don't ban people anymore. They just restrict your account to keep from reaching an audience. All right. Because they found out that when they ban you, most people that get banned might not even go back, especially if it's a 30-day ban, because there's other alternatives to go to. Yeah. And so I think that has a lot to do with it. So they're saying, you know what? If we just restrict them, they feel like they're still posting and they get one or two, whatever, it slows down, but they're still posting and they realize that people are still seeing it, and we'll still have the analytics that we have all these people on our platform at the same time. Because if we ban them, then we don't get any analytics from them, and we can't show that to, our stock people or,
Well, they're losing money.
Yeah. And so
it's like if a kid doesn't go to school, why do you think the school's chingando? Hey, ma'am, ¿dónde está su niño? ¿Por qué no lo va a traer a la escuela? Because the most kids you have in school is the most money the school makes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
That's true, right? Like,
yeah, the more money's dispersed to
the school gets more money. That's why the schools push perfect attendance. Yeah. Everybody, hey, perfect attendance. Because if you have perfect attendance, they have a perfect paycheck.
Well, still,
the same thing correlates with Facebook and all the social medias.
Well, I don't mind with them pushing perfect attendance because I believe every kid should learn the discipline of being perfect at their attendance to the commitments or to whatever they do. So that's good. Pero, yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. So I'm thinking of just closing shop on Facebook and just, really focusing on TikTok, because TikTok, I'm getting a lot of views from a lot of people. I was at Walmart today and some guy came up, hey, man, el show que tienes en TikTok, eso lo otro. Dude, those are just clips. Yeah. Go to our YouTube, And so TikTok, you're going to see me on there. I'm going to be pretty active. And on Instagram también. Pero
Luis Osuna says, bring back MySpace.
Yeah.
When you were able to customize your profile con una
Imagine,
song y la chingada,
yes.
estaba con madre.
I was just watching a YouTube video about what happened to MySpace.
And what happened?
You know what happened? I never knew.
What happened?
Rupert Murdoch bought MySpace. Rupert Murdoch is the guy that owns Fox News, and he's a British dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he owns the Washington Post. No, not the Washington Post. The New York Post. And he owns a lot of stuff, media. So he bought MySpace. And what he integrated into MySpace was every time you logged on, you'd get like 3 ads. So you had to wait till the ads ended to then finally be able to get into the engagement of it. And it didn't work and it died. It ended up dying. And I was like, wow, I never knew that. I didn't go in this MySpace that long. But MySpace should have been Facebook. You know what I mean?
It should have evolved into what Facebook is, but they dropped the ball.
Well, Rupert Murdoch came in and he didn't know what the hell he was doing. And Facebook, you had Zuckerberg and his people, and they all knew about that because they were educated in that. You know what I mean? But Rupert Murdoch, he tried to. I never knew he bought MySpace, dude.
And MySpace was a huge platform for musical artists. Like you were able to upload your songs to MySpace, have like a MySpace.
No, but before that, it
profile
was a social media. Before that, it turned into that. But before, you would go on, and there would be all kinds of little icons of pictures, and they had a little icon that showed that they were on the platform.
Yeah.
Like a little buzz or a little light or something like that. So you were able to communicate with them. And then, a lot of people were socializing and meeting and, and then it ended up turning into that music thing after Rupert Murdoch bought it and started putting all that commercial stuff on there.
Yeah.
And over here with Facebook, you see ads on the side, or they'll pop up every 4 posts, sale un ad. And it's usually ads of something that you like because they know what you like.
Yeah.
They know what you like.
Yeah, with all the stuff that you go through on your phone, they know exactly what you like.
They know everything, ladies.
They
and
listen.
all your likes and
you-
everything.
You can say Pizza Hut right now, and then later on you're going to get an ad about Pizza Hut.
You know what? It was crazy because when we were kids, our parents would tell us, si no le digas a nadie que tu nombre,
Stranger
dónde
danger.
eres,
Stranger danger.
no les digas dónde vives, no les digas nada de información si te topas una persona en la calle. Don't be giving out any information. And now we give all our information to a platform where we don't even know who is on the other side.
There's an episode of Black Mirror about that, about how you don't read the terms and conditions. There's this guy that doesn't read the terms and conditions of some shit.
Yeah, nobody does.
And then he finds himself in jail. And then once he's in jail, everything is like there's not a single human operating in the jail. It's all by computers and this and that. And it's like
AI.
If you want a lawyer, press 1. If you want this, press 2. And like, no, I want to speak to a human. And like, you have just pled guilty. And he's like, I'm not guilty. Like, he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's fucking crazy. Y'all should get into that show.
Yeah, we'll look at it, man. But no, ladies and gentlemen, TikTok at RocknRollJames 2020. Okay, Instagram at RocknRollJames for my personal stuff. At #PVT for whatever we've got here, pictures that we take with fans and so wherever the team is out somewhere. And then at Whiskey D Band, and that's our Whiskey D, and I'm pretty active on that one as well. Because we got a show coming up Friday night, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm excited.
Whiskey D's coming back, baby.
And Thunderstruck, one of the greatest AC/DC tribute bands around, and School of Rock will also perform. You're going to get a kick out of School of Rock, man. Those kids are amazing. Then we're going to go on at about 8:30, and then Thunderstruck will go on at 10, and they're going to play for about 2 hours. We're going to do like an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. But, man, we're ready to go, and we're ready to perform to the highest level possible, and we appreciate everybody that supports us. It'll be at the Landmark on Tower in Alamo, Texas, okay? And you can get tickets at rockatthelandmark.eventbrite.com. Now, I've had a lot of people calling me about the tickets. That's where you go. And there's a lot of people buying tickets because there's VIP tables. That's a way to go. There's also chairs, and then there's standing room and stuff like that. So depending on where you want to be, that's the price of the ticket. But go to rockatthelandmark.eventbrite.com. And this Friday, we're going to have a great time to kick off the weekend. We're kicking off summer because summer was yesterday. It started yesterday. So we're really, really happy to be performing with that AC/DC tribute band.
Wasn't it today? Was it yesterday, the 20th?
What's today, the
Summer?
21st?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the 20th.
That's when it
The
started?
20th is the longest
So
day
we're
of the year.
officially in summer right now.
Yeah, we're officially in summer, ladies and gentlemen.
Summer love.
Now,
That'd be a blast.
put
Hey,
that.
somebody was asking, TDK was like, is Jax going to sing tonight? So
They've been wanting me to sing for 5 episodes, but I just did. That was for you.
Oh, yeah, babe, put on
What?
that video of Whiskey D, but put audio on it so people can hear some of the songs that we do when we're on stage, okay?
Okay, hold on.
All right. I put this together. It's like a minute, but it's got little clips of different songs that we do.
Okay, let me go back.
Friday night they'll be dressed to kill down at Dino's Bar and Grill. The drink will flow and the blood will spill. But if the boys want to fight, you better let them. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Well, I've got to run to keep from hiding. And I'm not gonna let them catch me, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. Sweet people just like pawns in chairs, waiting till their judgment day comes. Yeah, he said, Trip, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Well, I've been searching for so long. You put me in my place. Got you in a stranglehold, baby. You best get out of the way. I'm gonna fly
Woo!
Did you see that last clip? That last clip
Uh-huh.
where we're all in front of on the stage and the crowd's
Yeah.
behind it. That's the landmark.
Yes.
That's the place we're playing. And that's the stage we're going to be on. And it's going to be happening Friday night. And that AC/DC tribute band, they take out cannons, the bell for hell's bells. I mean, these guys put on a hell of a show. They go all out, and the guitarist looks like Angus Young. The singer, man, he looks like Brian Johnson when he puts a hat on and stuff. It's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited. And it's going to be a great way to kick off the weekend. Friday night, it's happening at the Landmark on Tower in Alamo, Texas. And every time we go to Alamo, it's just awesome. Everybody shows up. So make sure to make it out there. We'll see you. And then next week, on July 1st, we're going to be in Rio Grande City
Yay!
with
I'm excited.
La Firma, Sólido, La Casetera. Everybody's telling me, dude, wait till you watch La Casetera. These girls are going to put on a hell of a show, this group. So we're looking for that. David Fernandez también. And, of course, I'm there on the bottom right area. RocknRollJames, your MC. And we're going to take our cameras and our microphones, and we will interview La Firma. We're going to interview Sólido, everybody. And then we're going to go out into the crowd and, talk with them. And we're going to put on a great show. We're going to record some great content to put a show together so we can put it on #PVT YouTube channel, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's absolutely free for everybody. So free. All right. Okay, so what else do we got? Green Hit. Want to thank the Green Hit, offering a natural alternative for stress and pain with various CBD-infused oils, lotions, edibles, gummies, inhalants to combat, recuperate the body and mind. They got detoxes if you need to clean out your system, full body and mental relaxation. You have trouble sleeping, or if you get up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom, and then you lay back down and you can't go to sleep because you start thinking of a whole bunch of stuff you got to do that day. Well, they've got something that'll cure you from that, and it'll get you back into bed and straight to sleep again right after you finish at the restroom, all right? 913 West US Highway 83, Suite A in Far, Texas. 666-9088 is the number. Okay, you can give them a call. If you need to order some stuff, they'll mail it to you.
I want to take a hit in their honor right now.
And también, go for
ahead.
it.
No, go.
No,
At the end,
no,
at the end,
no,
at the end.
Dad, échatelo. I mean,
Okay, here we go. This one's
Pero
for you guys.
No tanto que vas a estar tose y tose como la última vez, carnal. Ten mucho cuidado. Órale, ándale.
Green hit, baby.
1222 North Conway, Suite C in Mission. Now, in Mission, they have liquor as well. They have alcohol, so you can buy, your Bucanas pineapple, your tequila, your Crown Royale, or Yarrow Crow, como dijera el Billy Mendoza al revés, ¿verdad?
Patron.
Yeah, Patron, Patron, todo. Ahí lo tienen. You can buy that and buy all your smoking needs as well. The Green Hit is the perfect place for relaxing the mind and spirit in an all-natural way. Órale. So I have a couple of memes that we're going to put together here, ladies and gentlemen, and they're just funny. I look for memes all day long because I love to laugh.
Before we jump into that, Rock, I just want to give a shout out to Dagoberto, the guy that's watching us from Monterrey. He says he listens to you, to your Rock, Q94.5, the
yeah.
Rock station, all the way in Monterrey.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
listens to you.
Awesome.
And he's also doing a carnita asada right now.
Oh,
We're watching the
ASUSTAME.
show. So, bro, que a toda madre que está haciendo carnita asada, saludos hasta Monterrey y ojalá que seas tigre, compadre. Ojalá. Back to you, Rock.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of soccer, there was this, I guess, controversy because Mexico was playing USA in Las Vegas.
Oh, that USA won for the first time in, like, I don't know how many years.
Yeah, they beat Mexico, right? But
Yeah.
the Mexican player, he tripped the American player. I don't know. it was a
What?
black
I didn't
dude.
know about that.
And then the whole stadium started screaming, "Puto!" You know?
Oh my God.
And that all over the American media, a racial slur or a homophobic slur. Or I never knew that. I always thought that word PUTO was. I don't want to say the word because they never know, they might bring us down. Pero PUTO, I always thought it meant. You know what I thought it was?
Man whore, right?
A man whore.
Yeah.
And the reason I said they put that together because it's like condensing the word prostituto.
Oh, I've never thought about that. That makes a lot of
That's
sense.
how deep I think, bro.
Wow, that makes a lot of fucking sense.
So it's like a condensed version of prostituto.
Mm-hmm.
PUTO. And
Wow. Wow, you blew my fucking mind, Rock.
yeah. And then you add an A to it and it's prostituta. PUTA.
Yes.
So I always thought, you know what? I think that's where this word generated from.
Yes.
So I never knew it as a homophobic slur, but apparently that's what it is.
Well, in Mexican culture, it also you know how like the word FUCK
for unlawful carnal knowledge.
it's for anything, right?
Yeah.
Well, like in Mexico, that word can be also used for a lot of things, but one of the things it's used for, it's a derogatory term towards the gays.
Oh.
But it's not necessarily.
It's like pedo. You can use pedo all kinds of. Va a haber pedo. Le voy a hacer pedo.
Yeah, it's
Me
like a word that
me
means a
avienté
lot
un
of things.
pedo.
Yeah.
Or madre.
Yeah. O madre también.
In other words, you can take it out of context and say whatever you want and say, oh, well, they're using it in this context, you know?
Yeah, it's like the
When
word.
it's not really the case.
Yeah. It's like the word. What was that other word that I was thinking of? Man, I forgot. But I freak out with those words that you can use.
For many
And
things.
I think it's only like in the Mexican culture, right? That there's words like that.
Yeah,
the Hispanic
yeah.
culture.
Or like when they
'Cause
say madre,
what-
the word madre.
Sí.
Oye, dame esa madre. Or esa madre. Like it
Or
can mean a
pedo.
lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Pedo.
Yeah, that's what I said a little bit
Oh,
ago.
you did? Sorry,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
listening.
Like, yeah. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo con eso?
Te peste el pedo. Me voy a ir
Oye,
al pedo.
oye, Rock.
Le voy a hacer pedo.
Oye, Rock, ¿qué pedo contigo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, we're
Oh my
learning.
God, that's
We're going
crazy.
from professional Valley talk to professional Mexican talk.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, yeah, man. So, speaking of soccer, and somebody was talking about that right now, right? Don't say Tigres. That was you right now.
Yes,
Yeah. I don't know if he responded. If he,
I'm not into soccer,
think
bro.
he
Too much.
responded.
Are you into soccer? Do you watch that stuff?
I like it. I like soccer. I guess my favorite sport is Formula One, the cars.
los
but
carros.
like contact sports, I love football. Football is my thing. Basketball, I love basketball, and soccer, I love soccer. Baseball is a little bit too boring for me. The only reason why I would watch baseball would be like in the World Series or some shit. I would watch a baseball
Baseball's
game.
better when you go there to see it.
Yes,
That
I
better-
love
that
golf.
the
Instead of
experience,
watching it on
right?
TV.
The experience.
Sometimes I'll watch a little golf, just to see just a little bit, but I can't see a whole, day of golf. But
Golf can be pretty entertaining at times.
Yeah.
But when they're playing those badass tournaments, when it's like good golfers, I understand you there.
yeah.
But fucking like, man, I love Formula One. You know me.
How
You know
about that
much I
sport
love-
where they throw a little disc down on ice?
Oh, and then this
Curling?
and they're
Curling?
like, what the fuck is that, bro?
fucking crazy. That's like cleaning lady sports.
And there's an audience, right?
Yeah. And have you ever seen the video of how they make that fucking disc? Like it's a big fucking.
It's like a science.
It's
a
yes.
science to make it.
It's
yeah.
it has to be very precise. It's made out of granite. It's
Wow.
a granite stone
Hey.
that they fucking like made out of like
Oh,
a
special.
big chunk of granite. Like
and then
it's-
the one that what is it
Yeah.
called?
The cornhole
The
or something?
cornholes, a professional.
what's that shit?
cornhole.
Man, we-
Yeah,
we
it's
need-
actually interesting.
We need to start the PVT cornhole team.
I will make the best.
That'd be
like,
fucking
cornhole
Yeah.
little thing.
And
I
we-
saw one today on special.
They should have like a tournament here in South Texas, man. Do they have a cornhole tournament anywhere in Texas? I don't even know.
I don't know. Tell
I've
us in the
seen
chat
'em.
zone if you know.
I've seen them on YouTube, like the cornhole world championships and the cornhole championships and stuff like that. And they throw the sack at tan desgraciados, bro.
Yeah,
No,
they're
you know which
awesome.
ones are
Dude,
crazy?
that's
Have you ever seen the tag, like the You're It championships?
What?
Yeah. There's some, you know how like
Tag?
the crazy, like, they know that movie Dodgeball, right? Like
Sí.
it totally revolutionized the way we see like those crazy little sports, right? So like now there's like leagues of dodgeball and all that shit. Well, like there's a league of tag where like it's like one guy, it's a team of dudes, right? It's like 6 dudes, but it's like 1 versus 1, right? One starts on one side, one starts
It's
on another
freeze
side.
tag or freeze tag, okay? then.
No, it's tag.
No, it's
como,
just
there's like a
tag.
bunch of like it's like a square,
Tag, you're
right?
it.
Tag you're it,
Uh-huh.
right? And there's like things they go through little obstacles and shit, and then they fucking like one goes, one chases, and the other one runs, and then on the other round it's the other way.
Wow.
So like. If you got like 20 seconds or so to run away, and if the guy doesn't catch you, pues you win a point. But if the guy catches you, you get out, and then your other guy comes in, and like it's crazy. I
Hey.
was like, how is there leagues of this shit, dude?
Do they have a league for hide and seek too?
Do they? the
fucking
real
funny.
question is, do they have a professional league for loteria?
Oh,
They should.
That would be crazy.
Shadow Boo was asking on the chat.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it should be a sport.
yeah.
Canicas tournament said Big D. Canicas.
Or la mona. What do they call that top where you would put it's like
Oh, the top, right? El trompo.
Tiene un pico and you would have
Yeah,
to break
yeah, it's
your
a trompo.
friends.
Sí,
Yeah,
el trompo.
man, yeah.
I used to fucking play that in Mexico.
See?
Like when there was like, when there was still kids playing in the street.
See, yeah.
And I was never really good at it, but I had friends. One time, a friend of mine, he just went on one chingazo. He fucking threw his trompo, spin it in the air, and then it fucking hit mine so perfect that it slid it in half.
Oh,
They were wooden
man.
trompos.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was fun.
They're sharp. You sharpen up that point, man, and then you put the rope around it, and then you hold it a certain way. You throw it, and you have to. There's a way to do
There's
it.
a science behind
and then
it.
the mona is just like they call it a mona, right? It's like a mona,
I've never heard that.
and it's like.
I just heard trompo.
Yeah, I've heard trompo.
El valero, remember el valero? You
Is
remember
that the one
shit?
where you like you try
The
to?
stick?
It's the stick with a ball
with
and a
the thing.
string.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, my
What the hell is
my
that?
dad still has one.
Those
My
are
dad
awesome.
still has one, and it's hard to do.
Dude,
It's
yeah.
hard to do.
My
Pero,
dad,
pues-
que en paz descanse, he was good. He would just boom, boom.
Cuando no había Game Boys y la chingada, carnal.
No
Eso
había.
lo- Wow, man, that's really tasty.
Saludos a Rick Rodies que dice, ¿qué onda, Jack? Saludos, Rick. Ahí nos están watchando en la Big TV. Hey, you, eating that gizzard. Pásame uno.
Yeah.
Duck, duck, goose.
Yeah, I don't
Duck,
know.
Duck, Goose
Garcia
tournament.
Salazar.
What was? What?
Duck, duck, goose.
Duck, duck, goose.
Yeah, where you get in a circle.
I've never heard of that game.
Yeah, you go you sit down in a circle, and then they go like y'all are sitting down like crisscross applesauce, and then you go and you tap on all the heads like duck.
Que están
duck,
todos los niños
duck,
así, están todos
duck,
así.
duck. No, that's
Sí.
7-Up. That's 7-Up.
Ah, that's
This
true.
is duck,
yeah.
duck, duck, and then whenever you get to whoever you want to, say goose on, you say goose, and you have to go around the circle and you have to sit down before they tag you.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
pretty
seeing
fun.
that's really way ahead of my time. Or
Yeah, probably.
Pinche
yo estoy acá con las canicas todavía. carnal.
singing chairs o como dancing chairs, ¿cómo se llama ese?
Yeah. O Jacks. ¿Jugabas Jacks cuando eras chaval?
Simón, cuando we had la little bolita and the little piquitos, right? And you
Yeah.
throw y que tienes que agarrar.
Ah,
as many as you
uno y
can.
da, o dos y da cada
Sí.
uno y hay todos y la chingada.
Simón.
Hey.
But you
But
know,
that was for girls, no? Pero, boys también lo jugaban. It's fun.
it was for everyone. It was all inclusive.
Yeah, ay, eso. Para que sepan.
It was
Oh, like,
all inclusive.
Bro, you know what? I was freaking out. Now that you say all inclusive,
What?
there was a park in Palmview, a playground.
Oh my gosh.
And they burned it. They burned down the I guess all the swings or whatever. They burned it down, and then they come out on the news and said, yes, this was an all-inclusive playground that we put together. And I was like, why do they
Was
have
that
to put all-inclusive?
Why?
In La Jolla? Or where?
No, it was in Palmview, I think. Palmview. And I was like, what? Why do they have to put all-inclusive on the word playground? A playground, that word in itself means all-inclusive.
Yeah, you don't have to specify.
And now there's I heard a park here in McAllen that they're putting in. It's going to be or Mission, is it? It's an all-inclusive park. I'm like, why do they even have to put that before the word park? I mean,
who in the
word
Parks
park.
and Rec department is thinking about this?
this is what I came up with. I
But
think
I believe they put in that word because it's going to, like, it has games and swings and different things that, like, kids with disabilities have.
Oh,
you know?
well, that makes sense.
Yeah, like, kids that are in a, they're
A wheelchair?
in a wheelchair or they have whatever, whatever condition they have.
no, that I would understand.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
that makes sense.
I'm thinking that's why they put that word in.
Instead of putting handicap accessible.
right.
That would kind of single them out, and that would defeat the purpose.
All inclusive, when you say the word all inclusive, I don't think people really think of handicap. They think of, race
Well, because
and
social
color
media has made us think
and
that now.
gender
exactly.
and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Specifically the gender part.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what I thought is that they had put all inclusive because there's some federal funding with it if you put it together, and then maybe, and then now there's these ESG scores, the environmental, social, and what was that? The last one, babe? Gender or
No.
that companies
Geograph?
have to, abide by now. So I thought maybe something like that had something to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about cars. That Jackson's favorite sport is cars, right? The Formula.
Yeah, I love it.
And, we've got the perfect place for you to go if you want a classic car. Top Floor Classic Cars dealership located 301 South Market Street in Brenham. If you're looking for a specific vehicle to buy, sell, or trade, contact Tony or Carlos at 979-337-1006. You call them or go to topfloors.com and see some of their inventory, and they do consignment. So if you have a classic car and you're in that area in Brenham, Texas, and you want to sell it, you can put it on their lot. They'll work something out with you, ¿verdad? You can follow them once again at topfloorcars.com, and they will deliver your classic car to your home, or you can get it delivered if you buy it. Like this awesome Chevelle. I mean, it's freaking awesome. They're loading it up, and they're
Listen to it. Listen to it.
That's Tony right there. That's an awesome car.
Know that grill.
Chevelle Super Sport. Wait. Damn, bro. Yep.
How did these guys don't have a show on History Channel, man? They have a lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
Like the county cars and all those shows, man.
Yeah. Look, man, it's going right in. Trailers already waiting for it. So these guys, they sell cars all over the world, dude. Australia.
Gotta love that ass.
This one's going to New York.
See?
Yes, this one was going to New York.
You gotta love that ass. Look at that. It's nice and popped out.
Yeah, dude. That's a muscle car right there.
You know las pinches llantotas there? Damn, that's beautiful right there. I love how these guys take care of every single detail. There's not a single part of the car that you're like, oh, they fucked up. But no, like the lines are fucking straight. Like everything looks beautiful and well done. Well done. Look, there's a Viper in there.
Top floor cars, ladies and gentlemen. Just go on their website just to check out the cars. They're really awesome. And you can follow them on YouTube as well. I always get notified when they put a YouTube video, and right away I download it and I'm able to play it so you all can see it. But if you just subscribe to their YouTube channel, every time they put up videos of cars, you get notified. And everybody that loves cars, I highly recommend you subscribe to their YouTube channel, top4cars.com. Thank you, Tony, and our best wishes to Carlos's family también. They were, their dad was in a hospital. And so we want to send our prayers to them and their family and everybody that supports hashtag PVT. We appreciate you 110%. Órale.
Hell yeah.
Also want to thank Joe's Master Service in Edinburgh, Texas. And this is one of my favorite spots, the one with Elvis Presley. Check it out.
May God bless you as He's blessed me. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Joe Garcia with Joe's Master, and welcome to Brotherhood TV. Summer's around the corner, and it's going to be a scorcher. If your air conditioning system's not working properly, chances are it's simply a refrigerant, or you got a bad compressor. Here at Joe's Master, we have the top-of-line equipment to service and maintain your vehicle. Sometimes you tend to do the air conditioning by yourself and get nowhere, and you still need to come to Joe's Master Service Center. We offer a 1-year warranty or 12,000 miles, whichever occurs first. So remember, call or text 956-383-1882. For your service or appointment, visit my website, joesmaster.com.
Said Joe's Master. Está pesado,
I love
bro.
it.
He gets better each time.
Yeah.
Every video gets better.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. So next Wednesday, we have our good friend, and he's in our industry, in our podcast industry. He's from San Antonio. His name is Bumper Gomez. He's got Bumper's Wacky Wednesdays. So he competes with us, and we appreciate his competition because anything to seguir moviendo la onda, you know what I mean? And if you get to see him live, then you can see us after, we're done as a pre-recorded show, or vice versa. But he's going to be here once again. Put on that logo again, babe, so people can check it out. And we highly recommend you, if you love Tejano music. I mean, this guy is just puro Tejano. Aquí con nosotros, we do, actors, wrestlers, comedians. We do all kinds of people off the street, you know what I mean, that are friends of ours. So if you really love Tejano, just nothing but Tejano, that's a guy to follow. Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, former Marine as a matter of fact, so he's a veteran as well. He'll be with us on the show, and I've got something up my sleeve for this guy. Wait till you see what I'm going to do with this guy. A lot of people say that they're afraid to come to the show, like tonight's guest that didn't show up, right?
It's because, Rock, you're a liability,
yes,
Rock.
Yes, soy un liability. Soy un liability.
Who said that of you? I remember it was Tejano Star, right?
Yeah.
No, let's not.
It was Steve. He's got a band called man. I already forgot. You see, Steve, you need to come to the show, bro.
Yeah. Now you're not part of history.
Stevie D. Stevie D. Se llama Stevie D. Es que hay unas ondas that we go back a long time, man. So he's like, le saca al vato que, I want to, yo soy bien cabrón, bro. You know what I mean? He knows me, and we've been friends for a long time. And I know a lot of his history that he probably.
Oh my gosh. Okay, stop.
It's music and partying and shit like that. Pero no
pasa nada.
Dude, I ain't gonna do anything that's gonna hurt you, bro.
We're cool here at hashtag PVT.
I have enough common sense to know where to go and how far to push it. You know what I mean? I never take it over the cliff, folks. I never do. Right? I mean,
I've been the time I've been here, which by the way, I turned a year on being here in hashtag PVT a few months ago, and I didn't even
We didn't even talk about it. Yeah.
Man. I'm so happy to be part of this show. Thank you, Rock. Thank you, Rally.
Yes,
It's
thank
been
you.
over a year now, and I'm super happy. Thank you to everyone that like that follows us in the chat zone and everything, and like that's always like, hey, Jack, send me a shout out. Man, I love doing this, y'all, and thank you, Rock, and thank you, Rally.
No, thank you for helping us out. Thank you so much.
I love being part of the team. I love
All
it.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. And since it's your 1 year anniversary, what song do you want to sing, bro? People want to see you
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
sing. Éntate una rola.
You know what?
Pick a song that I can do backups. No, I'm just kidding.
Going to California
With Led
with
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
Oh, my
I don't even know if
goodness.
it's here.
Yeah, it should be. I sing it all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ojalá no los hagan porque se va a ir igualita como Led Zeppelin.
While you look for the song, shout out to Big D, Dario Puig, Sal in the house. Let me see. Where are we? I lost it. Steely Bob and Johnny Borges. What's up?
What's up, y'all?
Wow, I never even knew this was on karaoke. I
It
love this
is.
song. This is one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs. It takes me back to my childhood or my teen years.
See, let's see.
Spend my days with the womankind, smoke my stuff and drank all my wine.
Yeah.
Made up my mind to make a new start. Going to California with a naked in my heart.
Oh, yeah.
Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Oh, yeah.
Hombre, carnal, me estás vientando para mis junior high years. Esa rola.
Ahora, this is the part I love. Chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. Whoa, the sea was red and the sky was gray. I wonder how tomorrow could ever follow today. Mountains and la cagué.
Children of the sun begin to awake. Oh, watch out.
It seems that the wrath of the gods got a punch in the nose and it's starting to flow. I think it might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there where the paths run straight and high.
Se te aprietó el Chicky Schneider, ¿eh?
Find a queen without a king. They say she plays the guitar and cries and sings. La 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 la. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never, never been born. Standing on a hill in the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems.
Y'all have a wonderful night. We'll see you next Wednesday on Q94.5.
Q94?
What
is
It's the song. The song has been programmed.
What is happening? I'm like,
Programmed.
La
what?
música te dije, me mandó para un viaje. La música es a dance. That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Pero yeah, it's because we play rock at the station. So de repente me dio como si estaba yo en el Q94.5.
You do play that one a lot, and I love it.
Me mandaste en un viaje, carnal, ahorita.
It's because every time you do play it like almost every day. So when I hear it, I get all excited. I'm like, yours, and I sing it. And that's why like today was special. So thank you for letting me sing, y'all. There you go. You got it. You got what you wanted. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow me on Q94.5 All Rock all the time. I'm the morning jock, 7 a.m. to 12 noon. You can find me online as well. If you have a phone or a computer, you can go online and go to Q945rocks.com and hit the listen live, and you get to listen to me, and you can send me messages and all kinds of stuff. And all I play is classic rock, man, and this is one of the songs, so that's why me fui en un...
Your program.
Un pinche café, carnal. Un saludo para Ronnie de chica. Y le puso RocknRollJames. Dad.
I tengo la mía en la casa. My official Roadies coffee / teacup.
That's todo. All right. Well, put us all on the screen. Oh, we are.
Yes.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gone. We're going to get some food. My freaking stomach is grumbling.
I'm starving too.
Yeah.
Time to go tragar.
Órale.
Thank you.
Ahora, de repente ahorita te hago un chorizo de acheche con unos huevitos, baby, unas miguitas de aquellas.
Yes, please.
Asústame, one time.
Yes,
Y'all have a
please.
good one. Pasen buenas tardes, buenas noches. Nos vemos próxima semana. And like and subscribe and share, but subscribe because I'm putting up shorts every day. Okay? Órale. Ahí te guacho.